Have you ever imagined what it would be like if one of the most beloved characters from Danmachi was ripped from Orario and thrown directly into the battlefield of Fate Zero? How would this figure, so accustomed to dungeon adventures, face the harsh and grim reality of the Holy Grail War? Get ready, because today we're going to explore this surprising and thrilling journey. From Orario to Fuyuki, the beginning of a new journey. Orario is a vibrant world filled with gods, families, and adventurers ready to explore the depths of their dungeons. It's a universe where courage and camaraderie are essential for survival. But what happens when a hero accustomed to this environment is transported to a place where magic is a weapon and alliances can be as deadly as enemies? In Fuyuki, the world of Fate Zero, the light of hope gives way to the shadows of ambition and cruelty. Here, mages and servants fight in a brutal war for the right to grant any wish. For the hero of Danmachi, there are no gods to bless him, only a constant battle for survival in a setting of betrayals and destruction. The first impact: adaptation and shock. Imagine Bell Cranel, the protagonist of Danmachi, finding himself in Fuyuki. Initially, he would be disoriented. Without Hestia's guidance or the familiar warmth of his family, Bell would have to rely on his own instincts and skills. It would be inevitable for him to question his beliefs. How could a hero who has always sought to protect others survive in a place where justice seems to have no room? Encountering the servants and masters would be a shock. Bell, who has always valued empathy and teamwork, would have to deal with characters like Kiritsugu Emiya, whose morality is murky and methods are ruthless. At the same time, he would be amazed and perhaps intimidated by the servants' abilities, especially figures like Saber and Gilgamesh. The role of the hero of Justice Bell has always aspired to be a hero who saves everyone. However, in Fuyuki, this ideal would be put to the test. The rules of the Holy Grail War leave no room for mercy or mistakes. In a scenario where every decision can mean life or death, Bell would have to learn to balance his desire to protect with the need to fight. He would likely make unlikely allies, such as Irisviel or even Saber, who would see in Bell a rare purity amidst the chaos. These bonds would be crucial for him to maintain his essence, even while facing the darkness of the new world. Skills and challenges. Bell wouldn't arrive in Fuyuki without his unique abilities. His speed and agility, combined with the power of Firebolt, would be valuable resources in combat. However, he would face unprecedented challenges. In Orario, Bell dealt with monsters, but in Fuyuki he would face human adversaries, some as dangerous as any dungeon creature. The brutal reality of the Holy Grail War would force him to evolve. He would have to learn new strategies, master war tactics, and perhaps even develop greater control over his magic to match the servants and masters. The emotional journey. But it wouldn't just be the physical challenges that shape this journey. The emotional impact would be devastating. Bell, who has always believed in the value of kindness, would see firsthand what ambition and desperation can do to people. He would witness the sacrifice of innocence, the despair of those seeking the Grail, and the tragedy of servants fighting for lost causes. This experience would change him. Perhaps he would begin to question his own concept of justice. Is it worth trying to save everyone, even in a world that seems to resist any form of kindness? Or would he need to accept that it's impossible to save everyone, but it's still worth trying? The final battle. Choices that define a hero. At the story's climax, Bell would be faced with an impossible choice. He would need to decide between allying with Kiritsugu and using methods that go against everything he believes, or fighting alongside Saber, maintaining his principles but risking everything. This decision wouldn't just be about the Holy Grail War. It would be about who Bell truly is. Is he just a boy who dreams of being a hero? Or does he have the strength to face the consequences of his choices and remain true to himself? Back to Orario, a transformed hero. In the end, if Bell manages to survive and return to Orario, he would never be the same. The Holy Grail War would transform him in ways he could hardly comprehend. He would carry with him not only physical scars, but also profound lessons about courage, sacrifice, and the true meaning of being a hero. And as he looks at the familiar streets of Orario, Bell might wonder, Will what he learned in Fuyuki make him a better hero? Or will the shadows of that world haunt him forever? Do you think the hero of Danmachi could survive the cruelties of Fate Zero without losing who he is? Or can even the purest hearts be corrupted when faced with such a dark world?